working in a chassis that's not as common, it's got to be a bit of a struggle, because I'm sure there's days where you're like, if I was driving an S chassis, this would be fine. I know, like, there's parts everywhere. If I break something, everybody's got one. It's not an issue. You know, it's a arguably easier to set up car, right? I mean,
yeah,
nothing against RTR or anything. They've got things figured out,
right?
But it is a massive team with huge backing. Yeah. Whereas, you know, unless you're hiding a bunch of money in people, you're not a massive team and you don't have a ton of backing. Right. So it's got to be a little bit more of a struggle.
Thing is, it was actually the cheapest chassis for me to run.
Okay.
Because I was looking between that and a vet, and I was coming out of a new edge. So I didn't have a competitive chassis really to do it. And I had already cut the roof off it and stuff. So like I would have had to reshell it and everything. And so I basically had like, okay, my party car that is useless because it makes 300 horsepower. It's got no like pro parts on it. And I didn't even have a real set of coilovers on it when I won my license. It had slip overs on conies. And
like ground control slide overs or whatever?
They're UPR, they're drag stuff. Drag racing stuff.
Yep.
That I had sitting on the shelf. Like everything I've done, like drifting, has always been like super affordable. Like, oh, I can do this. It's always been like a side thing.
Yeah.
Until I started really competing, and I'm like, started dumping money in it. I'm like, oh man, this is getting crazy. And then we got the license. I'm like, well, I guess this is real now. I guess I gotta empty my savings and go full in.